In early January 2016, when the floodwaters started to recede, the state of Missouri began the cleanup phase called Operation Recovery. The Missouri National Guard was tasked with supplying liaison officers, also known as L&Os, to the various towns in the eastern part of the state that were most affected by the flooding. Major Greg Orbino of the Missouri Air National Guard's 231st Civil Engineer Flight was one of those L&Os. Two of his 4 assigned towns were West Alton and Portage de Sioux in St. Charles County. The job of the L&Os was to gather and disseminate information in regards to debris pickup that would be done by EPA contractors.
The communication is really important so we can take all the information that is going on when we have our boots on the ground and sending that information up to the leadership to help with organization, decision making to make sure that this operation flows smoothly.
Major Orbino made his initial site visits along with Tech Sergeant Michael Terranova, as well as representatives from FEMA and the Army Corps of Engineers. He worked with Chief Rick Pender of the Rivers Point Fire District for the efforts in West Alton and Mayor Mark Warner in Portage de Sioux.
Biggest thing that we were talking about was getting the process rolled out, being able to communicate that to our residents, what the plan was, how we were going to do it, and then the detailed information of what the Guard wanted put out to help work with the contractors to get everything done.
They came out to meet with us and let us know what's going to be available, the type of cleanup can be done, what type of materials they can take, how it needs to be separated out correctly. And they've been real good. I mean, I get a phone call every single day from him asking, is there anything we can do? And do you have any more information about how much debris you think you'll have? Our biggest challenge is getting the correct information to the residents. That's the hardest thing because unfortunately people hear something and they only repeat a portion of it and then it kind of gets turned around.
The best part about the L&Os is you can get the truth of what's going on out there instead of relying on rumors that pass from neighbor to neighbor.
Well, it's been really good working with the Air National Guard. It's been good to have them because of communications. It helps us get the facts instead of hearing them from 3 or 4 different places.
There were nightly meetings at Jefferson Barracks where the L&Os got together along with Guard leadership and representatives from FEMA, the EPA, and the Army Corps of Engineers. The L&Os were asked to share new information that they had gained during the day.
What they saw in terms of damage assessment in all of the counties, and all this information was going to be passed up to our leadership to make sure that we can make the right decisions and focus our resources in all of the appropriate areas.
Since Major Orbino is a civil engineer on the civilian side, he brings a wealth of knowledge and a unique perspective to damage assessment.
As I drive around through all of these towns, I can look at all of the debris and damage going on and have a unique understanding of how bad the situation is.
And he was also able to lean on his military training.
I've worked in and trained in an emergency operations center many times throughout my career, and that's what's actually helped prepare me for an event such as this.
The 2 towns of West Alton and Portage de Sioux were affected to different degrees, so 2 separate plans for debris pickup and removal were implemented. West Alton, with damage being more spread out throughout the town, was assigned a curbside pickup method.
All of the residents have brought out their flood debris to the curb, and the contractor will be collecting all of that debris and hauling it off to clean up all of the yards in the town.
Portage de Sioux had a more concentrated area of damage.
Working with the mayor, we were able to select a centralized point that makes it easy for all of the affected homes to bring their debris and not travel a long distance. And at the same time, it allows for the contractor on our side to quickly grab all of the debris and remove it so we're out of their way as quickly as possible.
Amidst all the damage and debris, Major Orbino was able to focus on the positive aspects of his job as an L&O.
One of the benefits of getting called to duty in one of these events, as unfortunate as the situation may be, when a family has to go through a life disruption, I get the opportunity to help a family turn it around and get them going in a good, positive direction after facing such a challenge in their own lives.